Hi everybody, welcome to today's event, how to use every single tool in EasyView. My name is Andy, I'm here from Target Transfers. We're coming live from the home of heat printing in the UK, and today I'm going to run through everything you need to know for a simplified ordering process, how to get the best heat transfers in the UK. So firstly, everyone who's joining here today or watching this video on repeat, you're here because you want to have a simplified ordering process. You expect a simplified ordering process. So today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about our EasyView Uploader and Designer, because this is the only place in the UK where you can order transfers 24/7, where your design is checked in real time and you don't have to wait to get approved to order. And this is available 24 hours a day. So for those new to heat transfers, custom transfers are an easy and affordable way to decorate garments and make a profit. They're used to get a soft finish that feels like part of the garment, and with heat transfer designs you can achieve really vibrant colors, neon metallics, anything you want from design. There's no limit in terms of what you can achieve. If you never ordered heat transfers before, don't worry. We're going to show you just how easy it is to start and run your business with this transfer ordering system. With heat transfers, there's no need to spend tens of thousands of pounds on a printing machine. In fact, you can get all the materials you need to decorate your first garment from as little as £21. That is why decorating with heat transfers is the fastest growing and most scalable process available for garment decorators. If you like what you see today and you're interested in ordering heat transfers, the only equipment you're going to need to go along with this is a heat press. We're part of the Stars Electronics family, so if you need to know more information about heat presses, do go and have a look at our YouTube channel after this event, or check out Stars TV, and you can see everything you need to know and learn why Hottronics is the #1 heat press brand internationally. With heat transfers, what we do is we print your designs onto a piece of paper for you to then apply after the fact. So really, really easy. It takes about 10 to 12 seconds to fuse our designs, depending on which material you're using. And then the design is going to last a lifetime on that garment. So this is a high quality premium finish that you're going to be applying to your garments. Really, really easy to use. And because we're part of Group Style, we're going to give you the best of the best. So best heat presses, best transfers. So it means you can pass on quality along to your customers. So Target Transfers, so we're here in Braintree in Essex at the home of heat printing in the UK. It's a brand new education suite. So we do run lots of events virtually and in person now. So if you're interested in learning more about what we do, if you want to come and check out a live event, do head to targettransfers.com/events. So we're going to get started in just a moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up the website, which is custom.targettransfers.com. And this is where you can get started with the EasyView Designer and Virtual Assistant. So if you're interested in ordering heat transfers, you literally just go to custom.targettransfers.com. And here you're going to find everything you need to know about transfer ordering. So it's really, really simple question to get started with. Do you want to order, first of all, do you want to order screen or ultra color transfers? So this is a really simple question for you. Basically, we have two processes, and that means between the two of them, you can achieve absolutely everything you need to from a design point of view. So a screen transfer, a 1 to 5 color screen transfer, basically if it's a 1 to 3 colors, you tend to find the best price point is to go with the screen method. And this is for your block colors. A lot of customers use this for levers designs, one color work, neck labels is a big one. And basically all you need to do is upload an EPS, PDF, or an SVG file to this one. Or if you're going to go with ultra color or full color transfer process, this is something that is, if you're going to be using tones and gradients on your designs, this is the one that you want to use because it gives you all the benefits of screen. You get that nice soft finish, but you get to have that digital color range and unlimited colors, as many as you could possibly need. We're going to cover both of them today so you can see how to order from both sides, but the actual process is very similar. All you need to do is have generally speaking, best practice would be an EPS file, but we can accept a few different options. So first of all, just want to alert you to the fact that we have our help center at the very top of the page. So after today, if you want to go a bit more in depth about any information, you can either click on Help Center at the very top of the bar there, or you can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. In the footer, we have lots of quick and easy help guides that get you going with how to order, size and price guide, artwork guide, everything you need to know. It's all available at your fingertips. So first up, I'm going to pick a screen design and we'll just get started with that. So the first thing you need to think about is, what layout am I going to use? So we know that some of you will be relatively new to heat printing and you're never sure kind of what size should I use, what layout should I use, how big should my design be. We've really simplified that process for you. So we've got 8 easy layouts, and all of these are designed to and based on standardized decorating sizes. So these are based on what will look best, what our leading customers' sizes are using. So if you're going to be doing left chest prints, we've got a A7 size or a 10 by 10 size. We've got a neck label size. So it means that if you work within these layouts, you're going to get, and you don't go any bigger than them, you're always going to get a perfect print on when it comes to actually manufacturing your garment. So it won't look out of place, it won't look too big, it'll just look perfect on the design. So we're 8 different layouts, and we also have the A3, which is also a full screen shirt, but full print design on a shirt, but it is also known as a gangshi, which I know a lot of you have been using. This is something that's unique to Target Transfers. And what this is, it's a way of getting better price points from your designs. And we're going to cover this in detail in just a little bit. So I'll start off on the A3 design so you can kind of see how easy it is to get started. All you need to do, regardless of whether it's screen or ultracolor, just click the layout you want to use and we can get started. So it's just going to load up, and the first thing it asks you to do is, do you want to add a design or do you want to add text? So some of our customers just like to make slogan prints, and in that case you can start designing with text, but we're going to do designs today because that's what the majority of you are going to be using are. So once you selected screen, you've selected your layout, then you click add design. So here you can ask you to click and add screen printed heat transfer design. So it's going to stop you from putting the wrong type of design on straight away anyway. So it makes it nice and simple for you. So when you first log in, if you've used the system before, it's going to find all of your pre-existing designs. So if you're just going to reorder something that you've already created, then you can straight away, you can just find that previous order and get going. If you want to upload a new image, all you need to do is click upload the image, and then you can find your product in your files and you can get going. I've already pre-loaded some images for us today. And because we're using screen, so as I mentioned before, EPS is always the preferred option, but we can accept PDF and SVG files for these type of prints. So today I'm just going to pick a levers design. So this is an EPS file format here. First thing it does, gives you a little preview of it. So is that your artwork? Is that what you're expecting to see? I am expecting to see that. And it's a one color design. It's also going to detect what colors are being used. So what you find here, and this is one, if you're using black colors, this is something to be very careful with because there's lots and lots of tones of black. And if you, whatever the color is that you've designed with in Illustrator or CorelDRAW, it's going to pick up on the exact color. It's very intelligent software that we've developed. So if you're not using pure black, it will pick the nearest ink for that. So that's something to be very careful of. We have over 500 colors available anyway, so there's always going to be an option for everyone, but you can always check that it's got the right one for you. And we'll go into color selection in just a moment. So you can see your design, you're happy, yep, that's what I'm expecting to see, and you click OK. And immediately, this is an EPS file, and it's immediately giving you a nice preview so you can see exactly what you're doing. I know some of you might be just running the ordering process. Sorry, I'm just getting a few people saying they can't see my screen, so bear with me one moment. Okay, let me know if you can see that okay. I do apologize. That should be showing okay for you now. So I'll just really quickly run through that again for you. So basically right here you have your screen or your ultra color designs. So first up, pick screen printed heat transfers, because that's one we're going to run through today. And then that's where you get your layouts. So right away you can see everything you need to pick. So as I mentioned before, and if you couldn't quite see it, I do apologize. Pick the A3 option here today, but you can pick any of these options that suit you. Okay, I think everyone can see it now. So again, my apologies for that. So click Add Design, add Screen Printed Heat Transfer Design. And this is where you can upload your image. So nice and simple. And like I said, you can do EPS, PDF, and SVG for screen. So I'm just going to select this design here. And this is where you can see the preview of your artwork. And this is where you can initially select your color if you want to, or you can go into the designer itself and do it in just a moment. So when you're happy with the preview, you click OK. And now you can see your design on the screen. So there's a few different things to bear in mind here. So it's very easy just to drag and drop and move around your design and manipulate it to the size you want it to be. So you've got arrows in every corner. You can turn it and manipulate it very easily. So if you are looking to get quite a few designs on a sheet, you can do that very easily. But if you want to be very precise with what you're trying to do, then you can actually type in the centimeter dimensions. So in this instance, if you your customer is very specific, they would like the design to be approximately 20 centimeters, then you can just type in 20 centimeters and it proportionately resizes it for you. So that means that your design integrity has not been affected, it's not been stretched, it's not been moved, it's just been set to the approximate size you want it to be. So this is really, really easy. So, but we do have some other tools available when it comes to this. This obviously is very simple, but we want to make sure there's absolutely no mistakes made. So when you place your order, that's it. You place your order, you pay for your order, and then 2 days later it arrives. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. So we've put a couple of fail safes in there, because if you're a bit unsure about using Designer, it's the first time you've been using it, and you're a bit concerned, then we've got lots of different tools to make it easy for you. So the first one I'm going to show you how to do is how to make sure design is all the way on the layout. You know, we don't want to make sure that, especially if you're using a big design or you're putting lots of designs on one sheet, you want to make sure that everything comes back to you. So the first thing to look out for is my design on the sheet? Is anything going to get cut off? So we've put a special box here that just says your design has been moved outside the decoration area and will be cropped. So what this means is, if you now click buy on this, we put another warning over here just in case, but if you still insist on clicking buy here, you will find that when you get your design back to you in a couple of days, it will be cropped off the top. We don't want this to happen. We don't want you to make any mistakes. We want you to concentrate on doing everything you need to do to grow your business. So in that case, you go, thanks for the warning. I'm just going to move it back in, and you can see straight away that message has disappeared. So you know you're good. You're not going to be missing anything from the design. So there's a few other options for manipulating your design depending on what works for you. So I've just showed you, very easy just to stretch it and make it work for you yourself anyway. But we do have some other tools on the left hand side here. So you can move it with these little keys. You can up, down, you can move it diagonally, you can do whatever works for you with the design that way, if that's the way that works best for you. You also have another option for changing the size here. So before we did it to 20 centimeters, but I'll do it to 22 here, and you can see it's moved it again proportionately for you. So really, really nice and easy, and you can just move it up and down. But if anyone has any questions, or you want me to show you a particular tool again, just please feel free to leave a comment, and I'll go straight back to that one. Another tool that people like to use sometimes, if they're especially if they're making a sheet, but you've got a mixture of portrait and landscape designs, and you really want to maximize the area of the sheet that you're using, you might want to actually have rotate the design around, so you can very easily just Very nice and easy. Move it in increments of 5 degrees if you want to, or if you know exactly how much you're going to be doing it in 90 degrees, you can just put it in the box and type 90. Immediately it flips it around for you. So I'll scale it back in to make sure it doesn't get cut off the side, and then you can just move it straight back up there for you. Another useful tool, this is best for especially if you're using some of the smaller designs, because you don't want to necessarily gang a sheet, but you still want to make sure that your placement is perfect. You can actually center the images as well, so you can center the image horizontally. We'll see it moves it perfectly into the middle of the design. This is really great if you're doing full prints. You're making you've got one design, but you're making the most of the layout of the design. So centering it makes it nice and easy. So when you get that paper back to you, it's going to be perfectly in the middle of the paper. So when you're actually coming around to printing, you know that you've got the exact middle of the paper when you're actually trying to line it up and make sure you're getting that placement perfect. You can also center the image vertically as well. Again, you can see it just popped it right into the middle here, so it's perfectly in the middle of the design. Other options for you, if you want to flip it horizontally, you can do. I should note here as well, a common question we get is, which way round should I upload my designs? You can upload your designs the right reading. You don't have to. You don't have to put them the wrong way around, like you might do if you're cutting vinyl. This is your design proof here. So if you are uploading a design, just upload it like I've done here, so you can read it properly. That way you can check everything perfectly in a designer. It's much easier to work that way. But should your designer have given to you the wrong reading, you can very easily use a flip horizontally. So say they've given it to you like that, just flip it back round. Likewise, if for whatever reason you wanted to put it upside down, you can do that too. So you've got lots and lots of little tools straight away that show you how to move your design around the sheet to make the most of it. But if you really want to, you can just drag and drop it around that sheet, nice and easy. It's really, really nice and easy. So what we've got here is we've just uploaded one color design, and we've manipulated it around, we've moved it around. So the next thing I want to show you how to do is change color. So if you're using our screen design, so this is 1 to 5 colors. So if you're just going with block colored designs, and it's nice and simple, but you really want to get the perfect color. We've got lots of preloaded colors. So we've got over 500 colors Pantone matched already in the system. If you find that any of the colors you need, a particular brand color needs to be matched, just send us an email to info@targettransfers.com or message us on Instagram or Facebook, and we can just add more colors for you. It's not a problem, and there'll be no extra cost for that. So to change the color, you select your design that you want to change the color of, and you click on the color box on the left-hand side here, and you can see you've got all of these colors here straight away. So there's, like I said, there's over 500 colors. If you already know what the Pantone number is, you could just type it in here if you wanted to. I know I want to use 291C. You find it, and you can see straight away it's changed your design to be the color you want it to be. So a nice light blue there, and it's just the color that your client has asked for. Really, really nice and easy. But like I say, there's over 500 colors here, so you can really play around with it. We also do have a number of like metallics and golds. We have some shimmer silvers in here, so if you have a client that wants a really nice finish with a nice shimmer in it, we can do that. We have some fluorescent colors. So fluorescent colors, these are fluorescent screen colors are another thing. They're exclusive to Target Transfers in the UK. So if you're trying to offer something a bit different for your customers, I'd highly recommend offering them a neon color, because there's something to really stand out, and there's no extra cost to you as the manufacturer of their designs to get these colors. The other thing as well, if you order within the next couple of weeks, we will still have our Festive Palette available. So if you have any last minute Christmas jobs and you would like to have a red metallic or a green metallic to really kind of make something quite eye-catching, we have that option available for you as well. But the Festive Palette is only going to be available for 1 more week. So if you are looking to use those colors, do get them in quickly, because they will be going. So I've showed you how to change the color, but one of the things that I know I like to do when I'm placing orders, or I'm working on a new design, is to wonder what is it visually, what is it going to look like. We've made this background here grey, and we don't print the grey obviously, but because most of your designs will show up on here and you can see what you're doing. But you might want to, I've clicked the nice Christmas metallic green here, and I might want to know what that's going to look like if I put it onto a garment. So we have this really handy background fill tool. So we won't print this color, but it just helps you to visualize what you're doing. So you can see what's it going to look like on a red shirt or a purple shirt or a yellow shirt. Just helps you add the color into the background so you can visualize what the artwork is going to look like. Or on the off chance you are using the grey of the background, you can just pop a little color behind it and make sure that all of your text and all of your design is going to be available there. But like I said a second ago, we won't print this yellow color. It's purely for a visualization tool for you. So one of the things to cover next, another very handy tool, especially for those that are doing a gang sheet. So for those who've never ordered transfers before, this is the first time you've come across Target transfers, and you want to know, what is a gang sheet? I've never heard of that. It is a bit of an inside term. So we call it a gang sheet. You might know it as a loaded sheet or a maxed out sheet. One of the things that we do here at Target Transfers to make sure that you've got the best possible way to maximize profit for your business is we are the exclusive offerer of gang sheets in the UK. This is something we offer on all of our transfer types, all of our transfer layouts. But what this means is you can get some really great cost savings by creating a sheet full of designs. What this means is you can gang up multiple designs. So it could be that you're putting lots of designs together for one particular customer. We have 2 or 3 jobs that come in at the same time, and you want to create some cost efficiencies by actually putting all the designs together, and then you can divide that sheet cost by all of those designs and create much better profit margins for yourself. So one way of creating a gang sheet, if you know you're going to be using multiple designs, is just to, once you've uploaded your design, I'm just going to make this a perfect 10 centimeters because I know that's what the customer will want, is you can just copy and paste. We have a copy and paste tool. So literally just click copy. In this instance, I'm just going to copy the selected, and then I'm going to click paste. And in just a moment, it will just load up, and you can see you've got 2 there. And if I'm going to be ordering 4 of those designs, in that case, once you've done the first one, you could do copy all and then paste. And then you find in just a sec, you've got your designs, and you've got 4 designs, nice and easy. And you're not going to have to go through each one and change the size of it every time. You've got 4 exact designs that way. And then what you can do is just move them around the sheet. So you've got a nice, easy cut line for yourself. So what you've done there is you've gone from having the cost of one design to dividing that cost by 4, which makes it really nice and easy. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to get rid of the design. If you put one on and you're like, actually, I don't want that design anymore, you could just either undo the copy and the paste, and then you get rid of them all, or you can just nice and easily just hit delete. So hit the delete button, and then you can get rid of that design. So let's get rid of a couple of those ones, and we'll try adding another one in with to go with it. So I've added my design. I'm going to add some neck labels in there as well, and I want them to be in that festive green as well. So just click the color again when you first start up, and straight away you've got a design, you've got a back print, you've got a neck label, and you could add a design on the front. You could perhaps have a nice logo, but really nice and easy to do. So all you need to do is literally just keep adding and adding your designs until you're happy with them. And it doesn't matter, you can have up to 5 colors with this one. And the designs can be very complicated, lots of different designs, all you need to do to go with it. So what I'm going to do now is I've got the designs I want on there. I'm just going to copy and paste that one as well, so that we can have one to go with each one. But actually what I want to do is also add some text on there to go with it, because I'm going to put a little slogan on the front. So you want to use the text designer. This is really nice and easy as well. Add the text. We're going to add screen printed text. Just going to put easy view in here. So this is our easy view because we're in easy view in the virtual designer. Put that underneath the designs. Again, I'm going to just change the color. So I find that color again over here. And then you can get to work with our different fonts. So we have hundreds of fonts that are preloaded in here, ready for you to go. So you just find the one that works for you. So I'll just click that one there. And you can also do things like you can embolden the font, so it comes as bold as standard. If you want to turn that off and make it a little bit smaller, you can do that. And if you want to italicize it, you can also do that as well. Some of the other tools you have here, so if your text is going to go on multiple lines, you might want to actually justify it either to the left or to the center or even to the right. Just a couple of clicks and you can get it to look exactly how you want it to be. Really, really nice and easy. And again, just changing the color is just click on the color icon and you can get going that way. So right here, I'm just going to give you one more copy and paste. So that way we've got 6 designs on our page and they're all part of the set. So it could be you've got a back print, a neck label and a front print. So just to recap on this one, that's all you need to do to get your designs on the page. So you've uploaded your designs or used our text creator. It's as simple as that. There's really nothing more complicated to it. So once you're happy with your designs, so in this instance, we've created the gang sheet in EasyView. If you wanted to do that all in Illustrator, just open up an A3 design file and just add your designs in there and upload it all as one page. That's no problem either. You can use the system as you see fit, whatever works for you best as someone is running the print department. So you've got your designs all loaded up and you want to know how much is it going to cost me, and we've made that really nice and simple for you as well. So all of the pricing is very transparent. There's going to be no hidden costs here. The only thing you have to do is add some VAT at the end because these are obviously business transfers. So all you need to do is play around with the quantity. So you can see right here, right above your design, you've got quantity. So the minimum order is 10. At 10, this is the lowest available in the UK for screen printed heat transfers. But you can order anything from 10 all the way up to 10, 100,000, anything you need to do. So to find the right price breaks, just change the number. So you can see, just to see what I've done there. So we started off at 10 with the minimum order at £6.06 each. But what I've done is that's for the whole sheet. So what you've really got is you've got 6 transfers for that £6. So the real price is actually £1 and 1p per transfer, and this is at the lowest order quantity. So as you go up in quantity, so actually I'm going to order 100 of those, you've gone down to £1.83 for that sheet. So what you've really got is you've got £1.83 divided by 6. So you can see that's really quite valuable. So you're looking at 30p a transfer, which is really great value because you can just make that profit margin. It's gone from £6 per design down to 30p per design. So this is a really great business tool, and you can just keep playing around with quantities and the number of designs. You might be like, actually, you know what, I can get more designs than that. You can just keep adding more and more designs until you're happy. And if you went up to 1,000, again, you saved even more money. You've almost brought that price again down by half. So you've gone to £1.07p for the whole sheet. So you're looking around sort of 35p per transfer at that point. So not even, 35p, more like 20p per transfer. So this is really an easy and transparent way to get started. Once you're happy with the quantity, so I'll go back down. Let's say I'll try order 500. So £1.46 each for the whole sheet, and divide that sheet by 6 for your actual price. The price it will cost you per item. So when you build that, you'll work out your calculations for how much you're going to be charging for that job for your customer. It's £1.46 divided by each transfer that are on there. Once you're happy with that price, all you have to do is click buy. Really, really simple. Click buy and head to checkout. It's really nothing more complicated than that because it doesn't need to be. You head to checkout, and then it will just ask you to pick your shipping option, your payment option. So you can either check out just with your card. You can use a PayPal checkout if you prefer, or if you're one of our existing customers, you can pay on account. And if you're looking to pay on account, please just get in touch with us and we can arrange that for you. So really nice and easy to work with. So I'm just going to go back a few steps and we're going to go right back to the beginning. So at the moment it's still on the 1 to 5 color screen, but you might be, actually, do you know what? I've realized I want to put 4 colors in here, or my designs can have some designs and gradients. In that case, change the product and go with ultra color. So just a reminder, ultra color designs are when you have gradients and design or more than 3 colors. You want to find that best price point, and ultra color is the latest and greatest that Group Style have introduced, because it's unmatched for the number of colors and the detail. There's no key lines with an ultra color heat transfer. It's just got this perfect design with it, and it's really easy to apply. And it goes down at 120 degrees as well, because all of the inks are water based. So really, really nice and easy. Again, I would always encourage you to use EPS files where possible, but on this one we can accept PNG and JPEG files too. So really quite versatile for you as an ordering option as well. So, but there's no different to the process. You literally just add designs. In this case, you add ultra color heat transfer design, and in this case you can go a bit wilder with the colors. So I'm going to upload a PNG for you here just to see what it looks like for you. So you can see here there's probably, with the tones and gradients, there's hundreds of colors here, but really we're not going to charge you any extra for the more colors you add in here. And again, there's no laws about having to how many you can get on one particular sheet. So we can see here, to get started with an A3 design or a gang sheet, it's going to be £5.80 per sheet for a minimum order of 10. And again, just keep adding more and more designs on there. So let's add a few more, so you can really load this sheet up for you. Add that one in there. Add another one of our ultra color sample prints. The thing I would say, if you are going to be putting lots of designs onto a page, is that I would always encourage you to think about how you're going to cut the sheet up. So for instance, if you're looking to put lots of designs on one layout, you might want to consider actually how long is it going to take me to cut those out when I get to the other end. So I always like to design with nice clear lines in between all of my designs, so that way when it comes to actually using it later on, it's going to be nice and easy for me to either scissor cut or even put these through a guillotine. So I'm not going to be, even though I'm going to save money, I'm not going to be creating a different problem for myself further down the line. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 designs. Let's try and get a few more and bring that price down even more. So I'm going to add some more of these ultra color logos. So now we've actually got 8 designs on this page here. So we went from a £5.80 sheet to £5.80 divided by 8. So straight away you've brought the price down really quite considerably here. And if you would then go, say, do a 100 price break, you've then halved your price once more. So it's really entirely up to you how you want to use the ordering system, use the layout system, but you can see that actually it's really quite simple to find some cost efficiencies. Obviously, some of you will only want to have them as the size they are cut by ourselves for you to go already, because you're doing lots of volume and that works best for you, and it's entirely up to you in that sense. We're just giving you the options so that you can choose a method that works best for you. So far I've showed you how to upload designs in both the screen and ultra color, and you can see that it's really, really easy. And you can have ultra color and screen print 1 to 5 color screen designs. You can just select as many as you want. You can have both types in an order. It's really easy to get going. So just to recap on some of the tools again, so they're all here on the left. So if you want to move them up, down, make them bigger, smaller, you've got the options. One that's quite helpful as well for ultra color designs, because you can have so many different colors in your design, and you really want to make sure that when you get that product at the end of the day, it's really nice and punchy color. It's what you expected, and you want to really bring your design to life. One thing we built on here, so what I've done here is this design here is only 6 centimeters, but I've designed this file to be quite small because I really want to show you this as well. So a common mistake we find is that you're not designing your image big enough. You're not using high enough quality DPI. So we always tell you to save your designs at 300 DPI to get the best available transfer. So what you find if you don't do that is when you start to enlarge your design, you get a warning. It's telling you this image has been resized to the point where it may appear blurred. So we're trying to stop you straight away to make sure that you don't upload bad artwork. We don't want to have to add steps into the process of going back and forth with you about bad artwork. You want to be able to order from EasyView 24 hours a day. We know that some of you may be doing this on the side, or if those that have run this as a business may work funny hours. So it means any time of the day there's this virtual design checker for you. So it means you can push that back down, and straight away the quality's gone back to where it should be, or you can go away back to open up Photoshop and redesign that image, make it higher quality, and then when you upload, you're going to get that full quality by any size. So really important thing to do. So once you've hit order, you've hit buy, you're all sorted out. But it doesn't have to stop there, because obviously we want to help you grow as a business and make sure that you come back and get more customers and have more artwork to upload. So one of the things I just wanted to touch upon here is how to use the gang sheet correctly. So in this instance, we've got a bit of a mix and match versus the other one. So there's 2 ways to do it. Is to think about, what am I going to put on that sheet? Am I going to use one particular customer? So for instance, those of you who do a lot of workwear, you might find that actually you're decorating 25 garments for the same customer. In that sense, it makes a lot more sense to upload the designs for one customer on a gang sheet and then use that for the whole pack that you're creating. Others, you might have 2 jobs coming at the same time, and you want to actually gang those designs together and put your actual profit margin for the transfer cost in half. In that case, upload both at the same time. Another great thing you can do, because you've got this whole sheet to maximize and make the most of, is actually try sampling some work on here as well. So if you have some prospective customers, or a customer that perhaps has gone elsewhere and you want to win back, one of the great things you can do, if you've got a bit of space here, so right here we've actually got a little area. So okay, let's make the most of that. And you could add another design in there. So add another ultra color design in. Let's find another one for you. I'll upload one of these in there. And then what you find is we'll make that nice small, and you can fit that in there. And then you at no extra cost to yourself, you can print that out, put it onto a t-shirt or a hoodie or a bag, and take it to that customer and say, what do you think of this? Because sometimes with customers is that once you put it in their hand and you see this great soft finish from either a screen or an ultra color transfer, and it really blows their mind, and they'll come back to you as a customer and they'll want you to print more work for them. So there's 3 different ways you can do it: either gang 1 customer, gang 2 customers, or multiple customers, or gang multiple customers and add sampling to the bottom of it. So really make the most of this. And like I said before, the ganging option is something that's only available to order online through EasyView, and it's only available for target transfers in the UK. If you're watching from the US, please head to transferexpress.com, because they'll be able to help you and get that printed with ultra color as well, nice and easy. So let's assume that you've already placed your order, you've started using EasyView, you're flying, you've got lots of orders coming in now. So now you want to what is the second stage? So what we've covered today is great for first users, of people who are existing customers who want to actually learn to maximize EasyView a bit more. But let's go and look in the My Account section. So we can just leave that page for now. And in here, you can see all of your details. So what you've got your profile. You can see how many orders you've placed. You can see if you've got an outstanding balance. You can see all of your account details, and you can see how many designs. So let's go through the different stages. You can have a quick look at those. If, for instance, you've got a really large job coming in and you need a bit of help from us, you might ask us to quote the job for you. All the pricing is online, but some of you might prefer to speak to someone and go through some of the elements in a bit more detail, which is absolutely fine. You may want to see your past orders. So here you can see this is one I placed earlier in the year, and you want to repeat that order, or you want to have a look at that order. You might want the invoice for that order. So you can go into your account and find all of your past orders. You can view it. You can see when it was paid. You can see when it was shipped. And you can find that order. So one of the great things about EasyView, and again, this is something that is unique to EasyView and Target Transfers in the UK, one-click reorder, which I know a lot of you have repeat customers, and all you need to do is click, I want that order again. You may want to change the quantities, but you want that same order. I just want to repeat it. Hit reorder. Straight away, it's going to quickly create that job for you, and that's it, you're done. It's uploaded that design onto your existing order at the same quantity, but you can easily actually the customers come back to you and they want 100 now, and they'll update you in the cart. You don't need to go back into the design and start again. It's just there for you. Everything's nice and easy, and you can ready to get started. Also within your account area, you can see all of your designs. Anything you've uploaded is all available here for you. You can see the file type. You can see a quick preview of it. So if you want to, you might be, actually, I want to delete that. You can delete it, or you want to find it and you want to review it because you know that's the one you used before. Just click on design. You can see everything you need to do there. And that's what you saw earlier in the event today when I went into my upload, when I went to upload design and I was looking at everything I already have previously ordered is all there as well. One thing you might want to do is actually price the work ahead of time. So what you would do in that instance is you might create a saved layout. So you might gang your transfer page, but you don't necessarily want to order it at that time, but you can just go in and save it. So that way, when you come back to it later, the design's already there because you priced it up. You used the lean logo formula, which is when you put multiple designs onto a transfer sheet. And then you need to go back to your customer and tell them the price. But you can save that layout so you don't have to go through the whole design process again. It's already there, nice and easy for you. So really, really nice and easy. So that is nearly everything you need to do from our EasyView virtual assistant point of view. One of the things I just wanted to show you, which is in addition to everything, is we do have a help center on there. So after today, you'd like to know a bit more information, you'd like to have a few more questions, you'd like to see some of our previous tutorials, everything is just waiting there for you. So how to order heat applied transfers, how to get a price, everything is very nice and simple for you. We've got a little bit more information about artwork if you don't remember what I discussed earlier in the presentation, or you want a little bit more help setting up a Photoshop file. We've got a real wealth of education here ready to get you started. We have a little bit more about what the heat transfers are. So if you want a little bit more, if you're not quite sure if I need to order 1 to 5 color screen or ultra color designs, all the information is available at a couple of clicks away. Really, really easy to get started. Another element that we have available is our stock designs. So if you looking for some design inspiration, or you want to use some of our pre-made designs to get started, you've got loads of designs here ready to get started. Or if you're doing some sports work and you want some sports numbers, we have a quick selection for you if you need a little bit of inspiration. We do have some other tools that I'd like to point out for you. So if you're looking to get the world's leading heat presses, you can order them at the same time as your transfers. You want a little bit more information about why you should be using Hotronix Press, Like I said before, do go and check out our previous videos because you can find everything you need to know about what makes this the world's leading heat press, and why this heat press gives you more control over your designs than any other heat press available. All of them are available here. Another thing you can do is you can get access to the pricing. So obviously, if you can just do everything in the design, but some of you may want pricing grids. In that case, we've got a pricing grid here, so you can print this out and you can find the right price point that works for you. Whatever works for you, we have all the options available. Another option we have is we have some free artwork downloads for you. So for those going to be doing Levers 2022 hoodies, we've just released our new design file for this. So this is a really great file. It's free to download. We're not going to charge you anything extra at any point. It's just nice and free. We've got an EPS template. All you need to do is download and then put your name, the names for the class in the file here. We'll be doing a future event that covers this in more detail, but it's really easy to get started. Literally just fill out the form and we'll send you a free EPS file in no time. We'll also a little bit more information about why you should be using a levers designs and how to maximize a levers template to get the best possible price. So that means using the initials, putting your own neck label in, getting a school badge on the front. Everything you need to get started with Levers hoodies is right there at one click. That's just available at the top. If you're looking to do neck labels, which I would encourage all of you to get started with, then we have a free neck label template as well. Just pop your details in there, we'll email that straight over to you. So you can get started, download an EPS file so you can use in any design program and get started that way. Additionally, we also have access to the lean logo formula. So everything I covered today with regards to making the most out of a gang sheet is, it's very easy to get started, but there is a nuance to it to get really the best options for it. So if you haven't already, I'd really encourage you to download the Lean Logo Formula ebook. This is something that Zach and Josh Ellsworth have written. So I'm sure lots of you know Josh from the Styles TV videos, but it's a real wealth of knowledge. It's an 80-page ebook, and it gives you lots of great information to help you start, run, and grow your business. So this is something that is great for any user, anyone at any point in their journey as a heat printer should really be reading this book. It's essential reading. Again, this is free for you to download. Just put your details in, we'll send you a nice copy straight away. So one of the things I wanted to quickly touch upon is ordering time. So we do have the quickest turnaround in the UK, so it's 2-day turnaround. So once you've placed that order, you've gone through the checkout process, we'll get those back to you in a couple of days. So it means that there's really quick turnaround from us, which means you can do a really quick turnaround for your customers. So that's just about everything covered with EasyView today. We'll be putting this video up straight away. So if you want to go and re-watch some of the things I've covered today, it'll be here indefinitely for you to follow. If you do have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them now for you as well. I'm just going to go and have a look in the comments and see what people have been asking. So I have a question from Jeffrey. Just wanted to clarify what I meant by transfer paper or film. So yes, so this is what I showed earlier. You could class this as a carrier or film or paper, but essentially this is our all terms are just fine with that one. But whatever works for you. But it is it's a screen printed transfer process for both 1:5 color and for ultra color. Just to clarify again, I know we always have a few questions about this, is the minimum order quantity is just 10. So obviously you're going to get better price point by ordering 100 or 200 or 400. But if you really want to get started, you're just starting a business or you're doing some small runs of work, you can get started with 10. So really simple to get started that way. So I think that's it for questions now. I do apologize again for the little hiccup at the start with the screen, but we got there in the end. And if you have more questions, do leave a comment below or contact us directly on Instagram or Facebook. We're always very happy to help. and we look forward to welcoming you to a future event with Target Transfers.